Arizona Department of Corrections confirmed to Arizona's family that Christopher Redondo died at the Lewis prison in Buckeye. Now, he was serving a life sentence there in prison for killing Gilbert Police Lieutenant Eric Shoehandler during a traffic stop in 2010. Shoehandler was a 16-year police veteran. He had stopped Redondo's truck because his license plate was partially obscured. Redondo shot the lieutenant as he was walking up and then took off, sparking a wild 50-mile police chase. During the chase, Redondo actually fired gunshots at a police vehicle and tossed tools at officers while his friend drove the truck. We still don't know how Redondo died in prison.